everybody! I'm here today to show you how to use a reverse camera. In this video tutorial, I'll be going over the basics of using a reverse camera, and this will be an easy driving lesson. So obviously, if you have a reverse camera that came with the car, that's already sort of in the car, you're going to put the vehicle in reverse and the camera is usually going to turn on, okay? Now, your camera might just have one view. This camera actually has 3 views, which is really cool. So your camera might have a few options for views. Now, generally speaking, the symbols are going to represent what they will show you. This is like a very wide angle view. So this is what I would use when I'm reversing out of the driveway. Obviously, you still want to turn your head around. So you still want to turn your head around and look out all of the windows and the rear windshield. But essentially, this is what I use as like an added safety feature when I'm reversing out of the driveway. It gives me a really wide view of like the sidewalk behind my house and stuff like that, beside my house and stuff like that. Now this is going to be a more centered view. So essentially now I'm getting a more narrow view, which is easier to see if I'm trying to reverse around an object, which I would still use my mirrors for reversing around an object, but as an added safety feature. And then this is going to be a top-down view, okay? So this is going to allow me to see my rear bumper. If you actually take a look right there, that little dark line there at the bottom of the screen, you can kind of see it's right there. That's my actual rear bumper. So that's literally taking a top-down view at the rear bumper. So if I'm reversing and I'm trying to stop, you know, before I hit a fence or something, I'm going to use that as a guide. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to, this person's just pulling into their driveway. They're probably like, what's this guy doing? What's this guy? They think I'm filming them or something. What we're actually going to do is we're going to reverse, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So for this, if I was reversing, you know, like let's take off the parking brake. If I was reversing and just going backwards, I'm obviously going to be looking in my mirrors and in my windshield, my rear windshield, but I would use this view right here. And you're going to kind of take a look at the camera as well as looking all around, and it's going to allow you to see exactly what is happening, okay? So I can see right here everything that's happening around my car. Now let's say that I wanted to get close to the curb, let's say, beside my car. I would use this view right here, and along with that mirror right there, and I would use this view to line up my rear bumper, the side of my car, with the curb, just like that. So you can see right here, it gives you a good idea of, it shows me where the side of my car would be compared to the curb. So I know I'm really close to the curb. Now last but not least, what I want to show you is what I consider to be the most practical view, which is like the when to stop view. So this is like when to stop when you're reversing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my car so that I can reverse towards that right there. Actually, you know what? We're going to do like a 3-point turn. So I'm going to go that way, and then I will reverse towards this over here, and I'll show you what it looks like. So we're going to obviously put the car in drive. We're going to line up the car so we can reverse straight back. Let's make sure there's no traffic. We're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to line up my car. I'm going to put it in reverse. I'm going to move to this view right here. And you're going to watch. I'm going to hold the camera hopefully steady like this. You're going to see what it looks like as I'm moving towards the snow. So as you can see right here, look. So check this out. Check this out. That is my rear bumper right here at the bottom. That's the edge of the snow. I can go back a little bit further. And now I'm kind of on top of, my bumper is on top of like where the snow hits the ground. If I go back further like this, I can see is where the snow gets up really high. If I go back further, I'm going to essentially hit that snowbank right there, which I'm not going to do. But I would know that this is when I could stop, okay? So essentially, to use a reverse camera is fairly simple. It's actually extremely simple, to be honest with you. All that you have to do is essentially put the car in reverse, okay? Just like that. And then you got to figure out the views, right? Now, most cameras will have a few options because they know that you're going to need to see this and this. Now, mainly I use this view when I'm reversing out of like a parking spot or out of a driveway, and this view when I'm reversing into a parking spot or into a driveway. I rarely use this view, but it is still useful. But I use this view mainly and this view. And that's basically it. In this video, I've shown you how to use a reverse camera. I truly hope that you've enjoyed this video tutorial. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.